Traveling the world while running a successful print-on-demand business and regular business sounds like a dream, right? Yes, and here's the catch. Managing time and staying productive on the go, it can be a huge challenge. So how do I do it? Well, today I'm going to share with you my top productivity hacks and time management strategies that keep me focused, whether I'm in a cozy cafe in Paris or at my desk back home. So in the world of business and then print on demand, where every minute counts, right? Because you want to just be optimizing, mastering time management, not just a skill, it's a necessity if you want to really make it further. So don't worry though, whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting, I've got some amazing game-changing strategies that have personally transformed how I work and succeed. So I'm Rachel Raffet, if we haven't met, founder of Low Hanging System and Custom Happy, and I've navigated the complexities of building a 7-figure print-on-demand business. I've poured countless hours into refining strategies I'm about to share. I've been a full-time entrepreneur for many, many years, and all of this should hopefully just help you kind of cut through the noise and elevate your productivity to some new heights. Let's go and dive into some of these strategies. So the first thing to talk about is reverse engineering your goals. So that has been extraordinary for me. I'll back up even before that. I wrote a book a long time ago called Take Control of Your Life. I think it was like a decade ago at this point, which is crazy. But it's all about figuring out how you want to feel and then setting up goals based on that. So when I say that, it's like sometimes people will have these arbitrary goals like, oh, I want to make $1 million or $10,000 a month or whatever it is. They just sound good. They're not necessarily what would bring that person fulfillment, right? So I liked to talk about kind of core feelings that someone would want to feel, like maybe you want to feel freedom or respect or whatever it is. Figure out those feelings that are most important to you and then create goals with those in mind. I won't go super into detail on this, but grab the book if you're interested. It's like 99 cents or something, I think. We can put it underneath this video. So that helps you kind of have your big picture goals, right? So after you have your big picture goals, then you can walk backwards, and it goes over that in the book too, on how to make them happen. So, but let's say you have your kind of big picture goal, and this might be the goal that you want to hit by the end of the year or by the end of the quarter. Another spectacular book for goal setting is 12-Week Year. I am obsessed with it. And that book talks about how, a lot of people, when they have a yearly goal, at the end of the year, they'll start rushing to try to make everything happen. But when you have that, when you do 12-week increments instead of 12-month increments, then usually you can make a lot more happen because you're trying to get things done by the end of the 12 weeks versus the year. And so I do the 12-week year. Kimberly and I do it. So do the people at Custom Happy, my fulfillment center. And so we figure out our big goals, and then we work backwards, and we basically say we're going to be working on these for the next 12 weeks. And then we chunk out what needs to happen every week such that at the end of 12 weeks, these goals will end up happening. So if you're in Low Hanging System, it might be, and it's harder to do, I would say, like a sales goal, because that's not something maybe you can totally control, but you could set goals on, you want to have 1,000 designs up, or you want to, that would probably be the good one to do, or you want to make X amount of formulas or anything like that. But you could do this with any goal that you have. And sometimes I'll make sales goals and then take the actions. Even if I don't necessarily hit the sales goals, if I know that I'm doing the right actions, momentum will make good things happen. But the first thing is just breaking down the goals so that there's an actionable plan to make it happen, because just having an arbitrary, I want to make $10,000 a month without having structure to get there, for me that doesn't work. So I think that's the first thing. And then once you have your weekly goals, then I like to go and break it down even further. So I might have my goals for the week. And by the way, with the 12-week year, I'll do 3 big goals every quarter, every 12 weeks. And then I'll break it down into weekly chunks. And then from there, I like to have Monday through Friday what I want my big thing to have done each day, so that I know, sorry if you hear background noise, my nephew's downstairs, so that I know what I want to get done every day. And this way, every day I have a goal that kind of is in support of my weekly goal, which is in support of my 12-week goal. So I'm always kind of moving towards the big goal. And another kind of big game changer here for me is just taking daily consistent action. So one of the books that I read a while ago and I just loved, it just, when you hit a moment in time when a book just hits, that was The Slight Edge for me. And this is an exceptional book for talking about the power of just daily action and how consistent action steps every day just helps so much. In terms of like print on demand goals or whatever goals, that's just doing something consistent every day. So maybe it's making 5 designs every day if you're doing print on demand selling as an example, right? Or maybe it's social media posting if you're doing something else. But the tasks seem minor, but they really compound over time. That's the huge thing I got out of that book, The Slight Edge, was just little things every single day can really scale up. And then a tool that I swear by, so we have kind of the practical, so you have the big goal, you break it down. If you guys like this, by the way, let me know and I can make more content on this, but I'm kind of giving a general. And then a super awesome tool that I love is called FocusMate. So if you haven't heard of FocusMate, I think it's $10 a month. I've signed up for it a long time ago, so I'm at the $5 a month plan. But the way that it works is you have either 25-minute, 50-minute, 50-minute, or 75-minute increments, and the system will randomly pair you with somebody, and you tell that person on the other side of the screen what you want to get done in the chunk of time that you've signed up for. They'll tell you what they want to get done. You guys will work together, and at the end you'll tell each other what you got done. And I find that to be amazing for productivity. One time I actually got matched with someone who had purchased Low Hanging System, which I thought was really fun. My friend met up with someone who used to be really well known in the industry before. So it's great, and it's a really awesome way to stay productive and to just know that you're going to be telling someone else on the other side what's going on. So it just, I don't know, for me, it makes me a little bit more like get things done. I use it to turbocharge my work sessions, especially when I'm tackling kind of the more challenging things or something I've been putting off for a while. Another time saver, by the way, I would say is time blocking. So this method, taking specific blocks of time to different tasks so that you can focus deeply without the distractions of multitasking. In the context of low-hanging system, maybe it's just spending a chunk of time just doing designs and then a chunk of time just uploading your designs or just working on titles versus like make the design, upload it, blah, blah, blah. Just one thing at a time so that your brain doesn't have to keep, moving around, I find to be extraordinary. So mastering these productivity hacks and time management strategies, they've been really pivotal for me because this way, for me, like I'll go traveling and I'll work a lot less hours, but it doesn't matter because the time that I'm actually working is a lot more productive because I'm super intentional about what it is that I'm spending time on, right? So like my big goals are over here. So everything that I'm doing, even if it's a 25-minute sprint on FocusMate, is all in service of the bigger goal that I actually want to make happen. And so I hope that kind of helps you a little bit because it's really not about working harder, but it's about working smarter. So I totally encourage you to try these methods. They're awesome. I hope that they help your efficiency and your productivity just soar. If you want to transform your approach to productivity and achieve more in your print-on-demand business, hit like, subscribe, share this video. I'll be posting more insights and strategies to help kind of transform and catapult, hopefully, your print-on-demand success. So let's make it happen together. Thanks for watching and have an amazing rest of your day.